All right, mamas, so let's do this. I know I took a long holiday off. I have not been doing very many physical things. I need to. Today, I just feel like I need to move. I have a baby that's about to wake up in a couple minutes. I'm exhausted. I haven't been sleeping well. I've been riddled with the wonders of mom anxiety. Everyone's asleep and I can't sleep. So I just need to move my body and just get things flowing again. So let's remember what to do with our feet. All of our other videos, we've been focusing so much on the abs, so much on the pelvic floor, which we still need when we move using our legs. But now it's time to stand up and see where we're at. Okay? So find a comfortable seat to start off, kneeling or legs crossed. Plant your hands down on your thighs or your knees. Close your eyes. Give your shoulders a couple rolls, jaw open and close, little wiggles, little movement. And then right away, just settle in. Sit up nice and tall. Feel your ribs drop, your hip bones pull up. Take a big breath in. Big breath out. Good. Again, breath in. And breath out. One more to seal the deal. Big breath in. Big breath out. Good. Gently start to open your eyes if you close them. We're going to meet in tabletop. Yoga blocks around and handy if you like to use them. If not, no big deal. You're going to go ahead and plant your hands down, knees hip width distance. Take a moment, just sway a little side to side near all fours. And right away, let's find some cat cows. Inhale, eyes high. Pull the heart forward. Send the wrists back. Exhale, chin to chest round. And then as you continue to breathe out, just sit towards your heels into the low back. You're going to snake that through. Inhale, cat. Exhale, cow. Push straight up to the ceiling. Back towards your heels. Inhale. Exhale. Feel free to find your own breath here. This is your movement. Add in or take away what you need. Inhale. Exhale. Good. That was our last one. Stay back here while you are. Draw your toes in, knees out. Walk your hands forward. Extended child's pose. Keep it active. So keep your gaze forward. Press your palms down. Wrap the soft part of your elbows up and pull your shoulders back. Gaze is still forward. You're slowly, slowly, slowly drawing your gaze down, down, down to your mat. Eventually, forehead will just kiss the mat. Keep pulling your shoulders back. Really active. Opening up the sides of the body. Sink your hips back with your breath. Breathe in. And out. Last one here. Breath in. And breath out. Good. Gently shift yourself forward. And you're going to lower yourself all the way down to your belly. So knees can walk back or hands can walk forward, whatever feels good to you. Long in the spine. Use those arms. Pull your elbows in. Soften yourself all the way down. Baby cobra. Strong legs. Tops of the feet on the ground. Drop the pelvis down. Inhale. Lift your heart up. Exhale, right back down. Two more like that. Inhale. Exhale. Little back strength involved. You've got this. Nothing in the hands there. They're just there for show. Inhale, lift, lift, lift. Exhale all the way down. Good. Right away back up to all fours. Hands come right back under your shoulders. Get yourself all situated. Flip your toes down. Fill up your belly. As you breathe out, float and hover. Knees off the ground. I want you to pull hip bones to ribs. Puff the heart forward. Just for 3. Breathe. Just for 2. Good. 1. Downward facing dog. Hips go high. First down dog. So if you need to rock a little, sway a little, do that. Good. Settle in. Inhale, lift the heels. Exhale, melt your heels down. Good. Take a big breath in. Big breath out. Good. Inhale, lift your right leg high. Doesn't have to go too high again. We're just refining the body, learning what's going on. Keep that belly button tucked in. As you breathe out, pull your knee towards your nose, gaze forward, step straight down. That's your low lunge. Blocks are there for your hands if you need them. If not, hands on the floor. Rock a little side to side. Good. Right hand goes up towards the sky. Gentle twist. Breathe in. Settle your hips down. It's tempting to lift up. I want you to settle down. Gaze up. If looking up high doesn't feel good, just look sideways or down at your left hand. Step into your right foot. Breath in. Breath out. Right hand down. Soften the left knee onto the ground. Crescent. Inhale, lift your arms up. So knee's going to stay on the ground for this first one. I want you to pull that left hip bone up so we're not sinking and sagging. We're closing everything in nice and strong. Big breath in. Shoulders down, breathe out. Inhale, gaze up to the sky. Step into your feet. Gaze up, gaze up, gaze up. Exhale, hands through heart center. Step into your right foot, left elbow, right knee, gentle twist.
Toes can relax or be active on the ground, whatever feels better for your knee. Good. Really step into your right foot. Pull your right hip back in space and think of your side bodies getting longer, 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 longer. Breath in, breath out. Gently release your hands down to your blocks. You're going to hinge back into a half split, Ardha Hanumanasana. So you just shift the weight back and right leg goes straight-ish. If that means bending the right knee, great, great. Do it. Blocks there if you need it. Otherwise, hands on the floor. Take a moment, let your head just drop. Notice what goes on in this half split. Our hips are really skewed, right? The right hip wants to bump forward. So I want you to pull your right hip back in space. Good. Breathe in and just breathe out. Now we're going to flow a little. As you inhale, I want you to step onto your right foot, come back to that tall crescent lunge, pull your belly button up, widen your chest. As you breathe out, right back to your half splits, Ardha Hanumanasana. Good. Inhale, Anjasana. Exhale, Ardha Hanuma. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Inhale. Exhale, hinge back, pause. This time as you inhale, lift your chest up. So we're going for a flat spine. I know we want to be really low with this. That also puts a lot more pressure onto the back of the leg. I want you to come up as high as you need. That's where blocks come in handy. And if you need to be on the ground, stay on the ground, that's fine. Just keep thinking, pull hip back, press heart forward. Good. Flatten out the bottom of the right foot as much as you can. We tend to get really affected. I want you to pull the pad of the foot back, toes up to the sky. Breathe in. Breathe out. Good. Breathe in. As you breathe out, shift forward, step on your right foot, shift those blocks out of the way. You're going to plant your hands, step right back to a high plank. Breath in. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breath in. Breath out. Good. Inhale, lift your left leg up. Exhale, knee comes towards your nose. You're going to shift, look, and step down. A lot of work. I know. You got this. Blocks there if you need them. Just shift around on that low lunge. Good. Take a big breath in. Exhale, settle the right knee down onto the ground. Inhale, lift arms up into the sky, crescent lunge. And again, you're lifting up through that right hip. Push down into the left foot to lift up. So you're squaring off your hips. Good. Gaze up to the ceiling. If that feels good for you, if it feels really wiggly and wobbly, just keep the gaze forward. One more breath in. Exhale, hands through heart center. You're going to hinge forward a little. So step down onto your left foot, right elbow, outside of the left knee, hands to heart center, right? So we're trying to pull our thumbs towards our heart. We love to round here and try to twist that way. I want you to get wider and longer, wider and longer. Keep thinking left hip back, belly in, breath in. Step on your left foot, breath out. Good. One more. Breathe in. Breathe out. Hands down to your blocks or the ground. Hinge back. Ardha Hanuma. Half splits. Take a minute to kind of wiggle and figure out where this is. Notice that we're not all the way back. We want to kind of keep everything lined up. Let yourself shift forward. Good. Keep the breath moving. Now inhale, shift, step on your foot. Lift your heart high. Pull belly up, up, up. Exhale, back and down. Inhale up. Exhale back. Inhale up. Exhale back. Good. You're right there. A few more. Inhale up. Exhale back. Perfect. Let's just do one more. You're right there. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Pause this time. As you inhale, you're going to lift your heart, flatten out your spine. Pull left hip back, heart wide. Breathe in. Breathe out. Last one. Breath in. Breath out. Step forward. Move your blocks. Plant your hands. Right back to that high plank. Hold it and breathe. Breathe in. Exhale, downward facing. And remember, you can always put your knees down for your planks. Breath in. Breath out. Let's go. Inhale. Lift your right leg high. Exhale. Big step through to a low lunge. Shift and step. So we're going to get a little more active now. I want you to step onto your foot, pull your left foot in just a little bit, bend your left knee and lift up. Full crescent lunge, right? So there can be a deep bend into the left knee. That's perfectly fine. Let's square the hips though. So pull right hip back, left hip forward, belly button comes up. You're continuously pressing through your left heel, lengthening through your head. Good. Gaze can go up to the ceiling if that feels really good to you. If not, keep everything forward and just work on stability. Good. Breath in, breath out. One more, breathe in. Hands come down through heart center. You're going to hinge forward, just like we did before. Left elbow, right knee. Gentle twist. Squeeze everything in. You need to push like crazy through that left heel and pull your right hip back in space. Breathe in. Breathe out. One more breath in. Breath out, hands will come right down to your low lunge. You're going to spin your left heel down to the ground. Roll yourself up to warrior two. Here we are. Whew, on our feet. Tempting to kind of sink into that right hip. I want you to pull the left hip forward. Zip everything up. So draw your heels towards each other. Widen your chest. Breath in. Breath out. Good. Inhale, reverse warrior. Right palm flips up. I want you to just lift up towards the sky. Don't even worry about going backwards for now. I want you to push into your right foot and try to touch the ceiling. Keep that shoulder down though, so we're not reaching through the shoulder joint. Shoulder joint is happy. Good. And then if you start to open, maybe you go back a little in space. Breathe in. Breathe out. One more. Inhale. Exhale. You're going to go up. Keep the legs where they are to go over extended side angle. Your choice. Arm can be straight up to the sky or can flip and reach towards the front of the room. I do want that shoulder in its place, so as much space from shoulder to ear as you can give me. Draw your hip bones forward and your belly up, just for 3, just for 2, and 1. Hands back down to the ground. Step all the way back, high plank. Exhale, downward facing. Good, breath in. Breath out. Inhale, your left leg high. Exhale, draw it all the way through, big step through. Wiggle the feet where they need to be. Draw yourself up crescent. Get really tall. Think left hip bone up, right hip bone back, right? Everything is lifting. Legs are getting heavy into the ground. Gaze goes up to the ceiling if you want it. If not, don't worry about it. Not necessary. Always just an option. Pull everything up away from the floor and drag those legs down into the ground. Breathe in. Exhale, hands through your heart center. Hinge forward. So make that right leg strong and straight first so you know where you're going. Right elbow outside of the left leg. Left hip goes back, right? It wants to lift up. You got to sink it and push. Push through your heel. Long straight line, wide chest. Breath in. Press the left hand down and twist. Belly up and in. Wiggly. Breathe in. Breathe out. Good. Last one. Breath in. Breath out. Hands come down to the ground. Get stable. Flip the right heel down. Draw yourself all the way up, Virabhadrasana 2, and sit. Use the legs as a powerhouse, so bore holes into the ground with your feet. Settle the right hip. Drop the tailbone, right? No booty sticking out. Let's build those strong leg and butt muscles. Breathe in. Breathe out. Belly up and in. Last one. Breath in. Breath out. Left palm flips. Inhale, reverse warrior. Lift up towards the ceiling. Shoulder stays down. You're lifting hip bone away from thigh bone. Make more space. Breath in. Breath out. Last round. Breath in. Exhale, extended side. So lift the torso up to go over. As always, left forearm can rest on thigh. And by rest, I mean you're pushing away from your thigh if that works for you. Arm can reach forward or up towards the sky. You're right there. Last inhale. Exhale, hands down to your mat. Step right back, high plank. Exhale, downward facing. Good, good, good. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Let's just flow that once through. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, low lunge, big step. Inhale, crescent. Find your legs. Take your time. Exhale, back bend. So arms stay high, chest just lifts. Breathe in, lift the heart higher. Exhale, spin open, warrior 2. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, extended side. You have an extra breath here. Breathe in, take up more space. Exhale, your hands down, low lunge, right back, high plank. Breath in. Stay, breathe out, hip bones forward. Breath in. Exhale, downward facing, gorgeous. Last time, inhale, left leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, crescent, lift up. Exhale, find your body. Inhale, lift. Exhale, stay. Good. One more inhale, lift your heart. Exhale, spin open. Warrior 2. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, extended. You have a half breath here. Breathe in. Exhale, hands down. And what you're going to do this time is step forward, feet touch, and then wiggle your feet wide and find a frog squat. So toes will be off of your mat, heels on, elbows inside, hands to heart center. Right, so it's tempting sometimes with frog. We keep it really shallow and have our heels up. For this frog, I want you to go as wide as you need. If you have a block and need it, sit on it. Any height, that works fine for me. Doesn't matter. Just breathe here. Good. Now we get kind of saggy here, so to work it, I want you to pull your heels towards each other. Draw your belly in and widen your chest. Breath in. Breath out. Good. Breath in. As you breathe out, hands down, you're going to lift your hips, step into your heels, and flip your toes forward and just fold. So now you're in a wide-legged fold. You can face any direction on your mat. Fine by me. Good. I want you to take your hands, plant them underneath your feet. So toes as close to your heels as you can get. No, fingers as close to your heels as you can get. Toes as close to your wrists. Spread your fingers and toes out and drop your head down. Maybe a little sway side to side. Maybe you bend the elbows and pull. You should be feeling this in the back of the legs. Maybe through the low spine is where it feels really nice too. And definitely a decompression in the wrists. Good. Breath in. Breath out. Breath in. And breath out. Good. Walk your feet a little closer together, just about hip width distance. Hands to your shins. Inhale, find a half lift. Good. Exhale, just fold. I'll turn around so you can see what's going on here. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Last one. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Good. Now we're going to go the opposite direction. Keep your legs hip width distance for now. You're going to take your hands, cup your heels. So now fingers point to your toes, and you're stepping into the palms of your hands. Bend your knees as much as you need to, so a lot. Let your belly just hang out in between your thighs and drop your head down. I want you to pull your shoulders away from the floor, shift your weight forward out of your hands, and squeeze your elbows in. Breathe in. Big compression here. Breathe out and pull. Head to the ground, shoulders to the ceiling. Breathe in. Breathe out and pull. Last one. Breath in. Breath out and pull. Good. Let that go. A little shake to the legs. Find a half lift to reset your spine. Exhale, fold, and then just gently bring yourself all the way down to a seat. So good, so good, so good. Little shake out from the legs if you need. And then we're going to work into our hips. So I want you to cross your left leg in front of you. Draw your left knee towards your left belly button, and you're going to cross your right leg on top, cow face pose. So kind of wing it around. There are different ways to get into that one. Just kind of threw it at you. Whew. Right butt cheek might be way lifted into the sky. That's okay. As you breathe out, I just want you to think of dropping it down. Dropping it down, dropping it down. If you have blocks, you can use them on either side of you. Hands can be on the floor. You can sit upright if that feels good. If you want more, you're going to walk your hands forward or maybe drop your head down. There's no place you have to be. We're stretching deep into the side of the hip and the outside of that right hip. So take your time and just breathe. Play around with where your feet are. Maybe they come close to you. That feels good. Maybe they need to be farther away. A few more rounds of breath. Let everything slow down. Good. Last couple rounds here. Good. Gently roll up. We're just going to switch it out. So unravel your legs, give them a little shake. This time you're going to cross your right leg on the ground, knee right around your belly button, like you're tucking your leg underneath you, left leg on top, wiggle, 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 and try to settle your knees on top of each other. That's the goal. Mine clearly aren't. I have very tight hips. Ideally, they'd be on top of each other. Someday, maybe, who knows? But as long as you're feeling something, you're right where you need to be. For me, because the right side is so tight, I'm still feeling this on the right side, but definitely still getting something on the left. So maybe the sensation has shifted for you. Maybe this side is different, or maybe it feels the same. Go to where you need to go. Let everything slow down and just breathe. A few more rounds here. Good. As you're ready, gently roll yourself up. Big release to your legs. Shake them out. You're going to find a diamond shape, a butterfly shape. So soles of your feet will touch, knees open wide. Hands to your shins. Inhale, lift your heart up and wide. Exhale, chin to your chest round. Good. Inhale, lift. We've done this several times before. Exhale, round. Just allowing the spine a little more freedom. Exhale, round. Good. Just one more. Inhale, lift up, wide chest. Exhale, round. Good. Inhale, come back up to neutral. Left hand, right shin. Right hand behind you. I want you to lift up really tall. And as you exhale, roll your right shoulder back in space. So you're starting to twist, but think more about long side bodies, long spine. If you do gaze over your shoulder, great. If you don't, also great. Last breath in here. Last breath out to twist. Unravel back around, right hand, left shin, left hand behind you. Inhale, lift. Exhale, just think length at first. Breath in, breath out. Last one, breath in, breath out. Whoo. Inhale, come back. If sitting like this feels good to you, go for it. Otherwise, you're welcome to draw your legs in to cross them, or you can come up to a kneeling position. Settle your hands on your legs for 2 breaths here. Close your eyes down. Feel the length behind your neck. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Let everything slow back down. Breathe out. Hands drop to your heart center. Feel wide, feel tall. Big breath in. Exhale, chin to your chest. Bow into yourself as a sign of gratitude. Thank yourself for having the courage to slow down, to carve out time, and to take care of yourself. As always, thank you for your work. I hope you feel good. I certainly feel better even doing that. I was like, oh, this is just what I needed. So hopefully a little movement makes you feel good too. I will see you very soon. Bye.